Hi everyone, I'm Luna Soul Oracle. Welcome. I'm coming in with a new setup for the weekly collective messages, and I figure I might do some setups like this for pick-a cards. Let me know if you like it. I kind of picked out all the crystals and things that I have, just kind of creating a little more ambience. Let me move this a little bit. It's one of my favorite crystals here. This is pink tourmaline, but I have my elephants. I've been feeling a lot of clear quartz, feather, air elements, stuff like that. So thank you for joining me in this weekly collective message. Happy New Year. I hope you had a great New Year, great holidays, that you were safe and having fun. And I know that we said goodbye. We said goodbye to 2023. We said goodbye to 2022, and we're welcoming in 2023. So these are the decks I'm going to be using for this weekly collective message. This will be our tarot deck. This is the Osho tarot. I love it. This is our divination deck for more messages of divination for the first week of January. And we have some self-care. So any self-care messages that you will like for the ending and beginning and middle, whatever you can use for this week. So this is a general reading. So take what resonates. Of course, we're grown folk. We know what matches to our moment and what doesn't. So if there's anything that does not resonate with you, leave it for somebody else. That message may be for somebody else. And if you like this video and the layout, please comment down below. Let me know. Comment down below. It really helps me. I like to change and grow and try out new things. So I'm trying out this new setup, see if it works. And also I want to say that thank you for anyone who has subscribed up to this far. I know my YouTube journey has been very long. It's been almost 2 years, and I'm grateful to start this new year with you and do new things and grow and expand in many ways. And I hope you guys stick with me in this journey. So I wanted to say thank you for any new subscribers and old subscribers. Just thank you for traveling and journeying with me into 2023. So I hope to bring you many different videos, like a little bit of Reiki, some pick-a cards, kind of like similar layout like I'm doing here, and other things like of such. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads, and don't forget to follow all my other social media platforms like IG lunasoul_oracle, TikTok lunasoul_oracle1, and my Pinterest lunasoul oracle. Again, thank you. And if you want to book a reading with me, personal one-on-one sessions, I have a website, www.lunasoulauracle.com. And let's get on to the weekly collective message. So let's put these decks to the side and let's see what's going on in terms of the energy for the first week of January. Let's see what messages we need to hear for our highest and greatest good. For our highest and greatest good. So let's see, we have here experiencing. And don't worry, I'll hold up the cards up close to the camera so you can see moment to moment. Creativity, and let's choose one more. Ooh, the outsider. Loving this. All right, so these are our messages, tarot messages. I'm going to elaborate more and show you the pictures up close of what's going on this week. So the first card we have here is experiencing. So it looks like a lot of us are experiencing many different things. I think this new year we're going to be seeing and doing things differently. I feel like we're also taking in information from last year and kind of utilizing that to experience things in a way that we like it, for our highest and greatest good. So I'm hearing a lot of experiencing. Some of you may be seeing the number 3 a lot. A lot of 3s represent making more conscious effort with your actions because it brings what you want to you. So make sure you're experiencing the right things by making more conscious choices this week. So make sure your choices match your desires, match what you truly want. If you hear purring, that's my cat. Sorry. He really likes to be around here with the reading. So we're going to be experiencing a lot this week. Maybe experiencing reflection moments, maybe experiencing just thoughts, new ideas, especially we see creativity here as well, but also just being in the moment and enjoying it. I see a lot of reds and oranges that represents those lower energy centers, the root and the sacral. So we may be operating from there more. We also may be experiencing more stability, more creativity, more inner knowing. So that's something that's going to be activated more, those energy centers. So pay attention. The next card we have here is moment to moment. So this is the 2. I think this is also talking about the 2 of Pentacles, being more balanced, making sure that we're looking down at each step we take. So like I said, we experienced a lot last year. And the things that we did. So we experienced it a lot last year and the things that we did. As you can see, with the experiencing in moment to moment, it's just teaching us to be more conscious with our efforts, making sure that what we're doing aligns to what we truly want. I am so sorry, my cat is being very annoying right now. The 2 here represents also balance. So this card is reminding us to take a look at every step we take, make sure that those steps are aligned to what we truly want, and also that they bring balance into our lives. So that's another thing to take along with this week. I feel like with these 2 cards, let me get that one. With these 2 cards, literally, we're learning to balance. We're learning to, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's try this again. Whew. So with the 2 of cards here, we're also taking more steps, looking down at every step we take and making more conscious, grounded efforts. So I feel like with these 2 cards here, it's literally talking about learning to experience things with more balance, more conscious awareness, and making sure that every step we take is more aligned to our wants and needs. That's what I feel like these 2 cards are talking about. Sorry about that, my light went off for a bit. So let's put these down. And the next card is creativity. So I feel like it's also talking about us stepping into our creativity more, doing things that align with our creative outlets, our divine passions. So I feel like this week, a lot of us are taking a lot of time and information from what we learned last year and being more balanced with our next steps and making sure that we're incorporating creativity into it. So some of you may be feeling more creative this week. If you have any ideas, I suggest writing them down in a notepad or voice recording, whatever works for you. And even here, it has the number 3. Like literally, this is something talking about your efforts. Make sure that it is aligned to what you want, because you're attracting with your actions. So make sure your actions match your desires, because they are attracting the things you want this week. So a lot of 3s. Some of you may be seeing a lot of 3s this week. The next card is the outsider. So this talks about maybe some of us may be feeling like we see the possibilities, we see the end goal, we see that we're heading there, but we still feel like we're stuck outside. So this is where we have to remind ourselves that this is just a journey. Literally, we're taking things moment to moment and stop thinking ahead, but thinking in the now. And I feel like once we decide to make more conscious efforts of focusing in the present moment rather than the future, I feel like we'll feel less like an outsider, and our journey will even pick up faster to a point where we might head quicker to where we want to go. So that's what I'm feeling overall, the messages for this week. I hope you like this style. I wanted to show you the cards and give you guys more of a free reign. It's a new setup for me, so this is me just getting used to doing things this way. This is like a new setup for me, so I'm taking the time to get used to it. So I hope you like this reading, the weekly message so far from Tarot. So let's see what they have for us oracle wise. What oracle messages does the universe have for us? Let's see. What oracle messages for the first week of January? We have here crystals. It's funny, we have a bunch of crystals here. Maybe some of you are being called to work with crystals this week. And look, dowsing rods. I love this message of the dowsing rods. One more, please. Scrying mirror. Ooh. Probably makes sense why I was drawn to a lot of clear, strong crystals. A lot of clear quartz. So crystals here are talking about that crystals provide support, some energetic support, but they also help us see the intention more clearly. For example, if we have a rose quartz, it allows us to bring in more love into our life, reminds us of that, but also it brings in that energy. So I feel like these crystals are more intentional purposes. They're meant to amplify certain intentions. And I feel like this week, a lot of you will be feeling more aligned to work with crystals because they bring some form of healing for you, but they also amplify certain intentions that you have for this week. So if any creativity crystals that you feel drawn to, you could use anything like sacral chakra, solar plexus kind of crystals. For example, there is orange calcite, citrine. You could also use tiger's eye. You could use also what's the other ones, like sunstone. There's so many kinds, but anything you're drawn to that helps amplify creativity. Maybe for some of you, balance. You can use grounding crystals like black tourmaline, onyx. There's also obsidian. Those are grounding crystals. Also jasper is really good as well. So anything that represents balance but also focus and creativity, something that you may want to work with. And if you feel called to use any other crystals, I highly suggest following your intuition and using that this week as well. The next card we have here is dowsing rods. So the word it says here is seeker. And I feel like, again, a lot of you are seeking ways to express your creativity, but also ways of finding balance. And dowsing rods is using the energy around you to guide you to where to go. So for example, if some of you are feeling off in certain areas, or you're feeling tired, or you feel like you need to go somewhere like to bed or go home or go to outdoors, follow that gut feeling. It's leading you somewhere. Basically, it's allowing you to trust yourself and trust your senses. So this week, if you feel guided to do certain things, it's because Spirit, your internal voice, is trying to bring you more towards balance, but also expression of your creativity. Because this year, I feel like a lot of you learned so much in 2022 that this year you're utilizing what you learn, and it's helping you navigate more in your journey. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for this card. And the last card is scrying mirror. So this says projection. This talks about, again, the number 3 and what you do, you attract. So make sure what you're doing this week is what you will like to have around you. The energy, the way you're acting, all that is projecting what you want or what's being reflected in your realities. Scrying mirror is more of a reminder of your projections. And if you do have projections or moments this week, don't be hard on yourself. It's part of the journey. It's part of you experiencing. It's part of you growing. But as long as you're aware and you're trying to navigate it, it's going to be a helpful tool to help you grow. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for all of these cards. I hope you enjoyed the oracle messages this week. Now let's get into the self-care messages for this week. So let's see what messages we have for self-care for the first week of January. Let's see. Ooh, first one's nourish your body, your temple. Second one is healthcare checkup. Let's see, third one. And the third one is connect with crystals. Again, another crystal card. So it looks like a lot of us may need some healing this week, especially crystal healing. I'm going to just pick up this card first because I'm feeling called. And again, the number 1-1, new beginnings. I feel like since this new beginning, a lot of us are being called to provide some internal healing or just focus on healing overall. So some of you this week may be feeling super called to just focus on healing your body, your mind, whatever it is that you're dealing with, to focus on that more in this new year, the first week of January basically. So if any of you are feeling called to sleep with certain crystals or carry certain crystals with you along this week, do it. I feel like that's your inner guidance leading you to, hey, let's focus on this intention of healing, of providing energetic comfort. And if some of you feel called to work with it, do it. I just feel like anyone should follow their gut when it's leading them somewhere, especially something that you're being tugged and pulled constantly towards. So yeah, that's what I'm getting the message for this card. The next self-care message is checkup. So don't forget, y'all, make your annual checkup. Make sure everything's in order. Dentist appointment, optometrist, gyno, whatever you do, go to your local physician. Don't forget to make those yearly checkups. Make sure everything's okay. This also talks about checking in with your therapist if you guys have therapists, or anything, any specific checkups you need for you, do that. That's also you checking in your own health, making sure that you are listening to your body, you are listening to what your body needs. So again, we're making more conscious efforts with our choices. So being sure to check in with ourselves, our body, mind, and soul. And our last message is, again, nourish your temple. Kind of follows the message I was giving with this card. Make sure you're nourishing your temple. A lot of other ways to nourish your body, especially your mind, is going out in nature or grounding, making sure that you're focusing on your wants and needs, your heart space, what you really need, what truly allows you to feel loved, comforted, and rejuvenated. So do that. Sleep more if you need to sleep. Make those changes this new year to help you grow and just feel nourished. And that's overall your messages for this week. I truly hope you guys enjoyed them and that you enjoyed this layout. And again, if you like it, please comment down below, let me know. And thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.